Are you swimming at all? Just recreationally or otherwise?
Sometimes, yeah, I do. My sister actually just got a house with a pool, so I prefer to swim there when it's like private, get my own place, just kind of go back and forth. I still love the water. Like nothing can beat the feeling of just like swimming, like just like you, I don't know. I've always loved like just submerging and just like taking it in and just like I've always had like Carol gave it to us actually, or taught us it, just little grateful moments, just like closing your eyes and be like, this feels great. Like being one, you feel like one with your body and like mind, emotions, everything. And I think the pool, helps elicit that like connectivity more than anything for me. So um I like to go and swim, but speaking of, studying and having limited time, it's really hard to go swim because you have to, factor in the time to the pool. Okay, then you actually get time swimming, but then you have to change, dry off, and then come back. And so it's a lot more efficient to just go on a run, hop outside. I run a lot. I ran a marathon in March of last year, so um I find it that running is a little bit more efficient use of my time, but I do still swim, and especially like during tough times, I think it's still like my go-to happy place, or it's just place to like get away from everything and just kind of escape and yeah.
Are you one of those people who just didn't train and ran a marathon and then just did it?
Yes, but unintentionally. So I thought
Of course.
so all my teammates and I at Texas, everyone in my class and a couple classes ahead of us, signed up for this marathon. It was the Myrtle Beach Marathon. We were just like, oh, it'll be somewhere fun to go run. And so we all signed up. The race was in March, and I was like, okay, I'll train. Yeah, yeah. I don't know who I thought I was, thinking I had time to train for a marathon while in medical school. So I ran a half marathon in January, the Houston half, but I actually got like a little knee injury from it because I hadn't even trained for that. And so up until about a week before the marathon, I was like, I can't do this. Like my knee is not good. But I had signed up for it right after trials, and I was like, this is something that I like wanted to do. And it was just like in my mind that I had to do this thing. So I ran it. My knee hurt for about the first 13 miles. It just went numb after that. So that was great, good and bad. I'm not sure. The next 13 miles were quite rough. But I never stopped. I never walked. I completed the marathon. I will never do one again without training. But it was fun, and like it was mostly just great to be with my friends and teammates. And we got this huge Airbnb on the beach, and all of our moms got an Airbnb like right next door. So they were like, cook us food, and we'd go hang out with them. And that was really fun. And I'm glad I did the marathon. No serious injuries, after it. So that was good. I'm very surprised. But yeah, I definitely did not expect to, not have the time to train for it. But I just did it, and yeah.
Is I know you said running is a more efficient use of your time now for the most part, but do you like, was the marathon something you enjoyed? Is that something you think you might do again? Because obviously a very different kind of competition than swimming,
Mhm.
but also just kind of a different zone of state of being, right? While you're
Mhm.
doing it.
Yeah, I definitely think I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I had trained. I really enjoyed the half marathon. Like I think that's a good distance for me. It's like manageable. You can train for it. You don't have to go on long 20-mile runs on, weekends. You can just kind of do, 6 to 8 miles, and that'll suffice for training. So I think half marathons are going to be where I really like to compete because it is fun, and I do get that like the runner's high, like I haven't felt that in a while from swimming, like a good hard swim workout where you just come out of it and you're just like so happy, and you just like you're in a good mood, and you don't even know why I mean, you do know why. It was from the workout, but as exhausted as you are, you're in a good mood. And I get that from running. And so I definitely think I'll continue to pursue running, like at least half marathons, and maybe one day work my way into Ironmans or like half Ironmans. I think would be fun. But yeah, time is the biggest limiting factor there.